Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Group F is already on track. I would say things are running pretty smoothly today. Between races, drivers being released nice and quick. Green flag is out. Everyone's starting off their flying laps. Let's wait it out for a bit. Checkered flag's out. Okay. Let's sit down. You're tired? On camera? Okay. Okay. So we should get up. Yep. Turn it on. Boom. All right, we got ourselves another race winner. The tall man, Matthias, started off the race, went right for the move. Tell us about your race. How was it?
The race was quite good.
Yeah.
I think my quali was quite poor.
You started in third place, right?
Yeah. Most of my qualies have been bad. I'm usually fast on the second lap, but not the first.
Yeah. Cold tires.
Yeah, in this format, that's not so good. But
yep.
I knew my kart was good, and I had an excellent launch at
yeah, you did.
The line.
Nice start.
So we could go wide, and then immediately the inside for turn 1.
Yeah, that was a perfect pass. P2 right there.
Yeah.
How did you get P1? I don't remember. Oh, it was over there.
In the back, yeah.
We were showing there was a replay of your overtake over here, and you just boom, went for the inside. We lost it, but I saw it outside. So sorry about that.
Another replay then.
Yeah. We had a confirmed over there.
Yeah, and then from then on, just try to do a steady pace and could pull away slowly from Victor.
Yeah,
and I saw a lot of guys battling behind, so I knew it was.
Yeah, the real fight was for P3. It was Dylan and a couple of other guys as well.
Keeping tabs on how they were relative to me, but I knew.
You were watching the monitors?
Where they were on track. And
okay.
Then, yeah. So I knew I was in a good position, and then towards the end, just try to not make any mistakes with the pit stops and also with lapping people.
Yep. That is really important because it's fine margins between you guys.
Yeah, exactly. 2 times already, I think I lost a position with just
because of traffic.
Yeah, but just very unfortunate situations that you can't really blame anyone for.
It is what it is in the end of the day, right? So yeah, that is it. Matthias Gruten, good points on your second day. Now focus for another win, so you can get a little bit up the ladder again, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That is it. Have a good one, Matthias.
Yep.
See you later, my friends. Yep. Thank you so much. We are off for the next race. That was the double world champion Matthias Gruten doing a nice job getting back on pace. Here we go, boys and girls. Vangeluva and Bernardowski up in P1 and P2, already building a little gap against Gaetan Debrabender. That's Gaetan, right? His first name. Let's see if something is going. Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy fighting towards the back of the grid as they go through. Oh, a lot of banging on the outside wall there. Vangeluva with the first purple sector. Bernardowski, second sector, is purple for him. There's some overtakes going down on King's Tribute just after Thunder Road down the bridge. P1, P2, and P3 all together. Vangaluva, Bernardowski, and Deborah Bander. This is the penultimate race for the morning portion on our schedule before we go on to a lunch break. We'll have a lunch break for everyone, all the mechanics, all the staff, all the marshals. We'll try and have some good lunch to get back fresher in the afternoon. And you know what? Horian van Was up into P4, closing the gap to Deborah Bander in P3. So we have a group of 4 fighting for the lead of the race. They just built a nice gap to Jarno Hermans in P5, Bernardowski in, Deborah Bander in as well. There they go. Deborah Bander, he had a huge mistake yesterday. Pitted on the first lap, lost out the race. He won on track but lost out then. Bernardowski with an 18.2. Deborah Bander not happy with his pit stop with an 18.6. Krumbach with a 19.0. Christian Perez with a slow pit stop, 20.0. That's not going to be good for him. Yermo Zanin with an 18.9. Rodrigo Baldesero with a 19.7. Slow pit stops. That will not help you out gaining positions on track for certain. Maddox with a 53.7. Horian up into P2 with a 53.7. That is purple, 53.775. Vangaluva keeping the lead of the race. I think we had some change of positions. Well, actually, no. A couple of guys. That was Bernardowski and Deborah Bander who made their pit stops, 18.2 and 18.4. So they served both pit stops already. Trying to get zero traffic, so we'll just keep an eye out for their pace, comparing it to Vangaluva and Horian's pace. Horian getting close by to Vangaluva. That's the blue and black suit versus the Honolulu suit in second spot. 53.6 purple lap for Vangaluva on his previous lap. Bernardowski on his out lap, let's just forget about it. It's an out lap. It will be slower. 55.2. Deborah Bander 54.8. So gaining 6/10 of a second. He is 7/10 behind Bernardowski. These guys are fighting for P2. They are running P16 and P17 right now. As we see the Polish driver, that is Gregors Kapala, I think, on that 23. Filip Novak as well. 2 Polish drivers helping each other around the track as we start off the 6th lap. Bernardowski with the fastest lap, 53.4. Vangaluva 53.5, I mean. That is a purple one, 5.14. Vangaluva with the personal best, 53.574. Marginal, but you know, won't change much between their distance. Bernardowski will have to continue pushing. Bring along with him Deborah Bander. Oh, that is the Brazilian. That is Rodrigo Baldissera abandoning. Oh, heartbroken for him. He looks pretty disappointed there. Has a problem on his kart. We'll just sit it out till the end of the race. My good friend Rodrigo Baldissera. Tomac Bernardowski, another fastest lap, 53.514. Kapala and Pado both in the pits. Remy Drajka, I don't know how to pronounce this name. It's so hard. Well, they're standing just behind us, behind our commentary booth. I'll ask him around later on. Right, Sven Hendrickson in the pits. Remy with that first sector just turned it purple with an 8.3. Hendrickson out with an 18.3. Kapala in. As we go for a lap with Christian Perez and Krumbach, who's in front of them. And going for the move on King's Tribute. Making the most out of it. Ooh, gets overtaken. Does not like what just went on. Let's have a look at the replay. He went for the move, throw one on the inside, pushed Christian outside. He put his hands up, did not like what had just happened. Christian Perez, the Spaniard, did not like the way he was sort of thrown around. Just after, I think that was Mushroom. Galera do Brasil, P10, Juliana Petruski é brasileira e Rodrigo Baldissera lá em último lugar brasileiro também. Back in English. Let me see where Christian is. Okay, well, Christian just went in for the pit. He has an 18.3 lap. Meanwhile, the Polish superstar Remy with an 53.4 purple lap. Horian is in. Horian, the net P2 man, is in the pits. Let's see, Bernardowski 53.5, Deborah Bender 53.6, Vangeluwe with a 53.5, Van Was had a 53.6, Horian on his previous lap just finished off an 18.3 pit stop. Sven Hendrickson with that purple sector 1, 8.3. Vangeluwe, best personal lap, 53.5. Bernardowski, 53.7. Deborah Bander, 53.8. This is looking good for Vangeluwe. Let's see Horian's laps now. Vangeluwe, another 53.5. Jarno Hermans, 53.5. He is 2.2 seconds behind Vangelova, the race leader. All right, Horian in for his second stop. Just coming out, the Honolulu driver just got overtaken by Deborah Bander. So let's see. So for now, Deborah Bander going past Horian. I think Horian has actually lost 2 positions on track. That is Juliana Petrushki there in front of that number 2 kart. That is Bernadovsky. Bernadovsky running some good solid laps, 53.488 down to P11. Juliana Petrushki going after Bernadovsky, trying to get some good laps in, learning as she goes, as the rest of the Brazilian squad. Meanwhile, you know what? We can do a quick interview. We can do a quick interview with Rodrigo Baldissera quickly in Portuguese. Rodrigo, o que aconteceu lá? O público brasileiro está perguntando aqui. O que rolou lá? O que quebrou no seu kart?
Saiu o volante na mão. Avisei na saída do box que estava solto o parafuso. O cara falou que era para ir assim mesmo. E na 2 voltas já estava caindo já. Saiu na mão. O volante caiu na mão.
Nem chegou a sentar em outro kart, né? Ficou sentado ali perto do Nick ali. Corrida acabou ali mesmo, né?
Não, acabou. Não tem o que fazer. Vai voltar para a pista com o mesmo kart, tomando já, sei lá, 4, 5 voltas. Não tem nem o que fazer. Mas...
Ou seja, mesmo quando você ensaia alguma coisa, o que acontece?
Salame.
Exatamente. Valeu, Rodrigo. Thank you, guys. So Rodrigo was telling us about what was going on. His steering wheel came off on his hands. So basically that was race done after 2 laps. Unfortunate for Rodrigo. He's already having a rest, making lunch, starting to wait for his lunch. Meanwhile, let's just follow up on Bernadovsky, Vangelova, Deborah Bander, and Horian. Horian not so good for him this race. He got jumped by Bernadovsky and Deborah Bander. This could drop him all the way down to P4 on the final moments of the race. Mutimer in the pits. Mutimer out, 18.4 safe pit stop. No problem with that. 17 laps just about to be completed. Vangelova, there he goes. Purple sector 2, 7.2. Deborah Bander, purple sector 3, 37.5. These boys just keep punching each other lap after lap. Punching in a good way, yeah. Meanwhile, Deborah Bander fighting with Pyrup in front of him. That is not for real position for Pyrup, I think, only for Deborah Bander. Goes through the inside. Lost a little bit of time behind Pyrup. Talking back to him, saying, hey, let's just go forward. Deborah Bander now getting a little bit of pressure from Palup Bertel. Bernardovsky with a good lap, 53.477, not bad at all. A little bit faster than Vangaluva in front, just did a 53.493. Philip Novak, the Polish driver, is in the pits. You guys find this salami thing we keep talking about funny, huh? If you come last among the Brazilians, they say salami. Right. Focusing back into the race, 19 laps almost completed. 18 laps gone, 53.493 to Vangaluva, 53.556. Horian Van Was fighting for his life against Palup. Palup not leaving a single line for Horian. They're wasting time amongst themselves. As they go through Dive Bomb City into the final kink, opening up one more lap. This is the start of the 20th lap now. So now we keep waiting for Vangaluva in front to go into the pits. Jarno should lose out. He should finish about P4, P5-ish positions. He is 2.2 behind the leader. As I talk about Jarno, he is in the pits. Maddox in the pits as well. Vangaluva with the 53.422 purple lap. A 45.82 kilometers an hour average. Portuga, did you learn English by yourself? Yes, I've been speaking English since I was 4 years old. I was born in Portugal, so I was kind of forced to learn English early on. I actually think in English, not in Portuguese. Back to racing, forget about my English skills. Bernardovsky putting up another purple lap, 53.4, going up the ladder. He is 2 seconds ahead of Debrabander. Vangaluva still in. All right, Vangaluva out of the pits, 18.4 safe pit stop. Jarno Hermans with an 18.3, starting to serve his second pit stop in a row. Maddox as well, 2 pit stops in a row. Philip Novak in as well, so Maddox 18.4. Jarno 18.3, Palup 54.0, that was his previous lap, he's in the pits. Philip Novak 18.3, Sven Hendrickson with a 53.3. I almost forgot about Sven actually, he's in the fight also for those top 5 positions. And guess what, just as I talk about Hendrickson, he completes a purple 53.391 lap. Remy just straight not pitting. No, Remy just pitted. That was an 18.1 lap. This is the last lap now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who is in front after all. Ooh, someone getting out of the way. Bernardovsky fighting for the lead. For that P2 position, actually. Where's Vangaluva? Let me see. Yeah, this is the fight for the victory between Vangaluva and Bernardovsky. Remy up in front, unfortunately. I think he left it for the last lap to pit. Yeah, exactly. Remy showing in the pits on the timing screen. Just about to end the race now. Vangeluwe and Bernardowski both put up with a pretty nice fight, but better with the upper hand comes out Bernardowski. Nice win for him. Just ahead of Vangeluwe. That was all up to strategy. Bernardowski pitting early on the race with 2 pit stops in a row. Nice solid strategy for him. Vangeluwe finishing P2. Remy is showing on a P3 finishing, but he did his pit stop on the last lap. Will get, I think, 20 seconds time penalty added to his race time after that. Then we have Deborah Bander in P4, P5 for Jarno Hermans. Horian dropping down to P6. Maddox to P7. Sven couldn't quite answer the call for P5, 6, or 7. Ended up in P8. Philip Novak P9. Christian Perez P10. Kapala P11. Krumbach P12. Yermo Zanen P13. Parup Bertil P14. Juliano Petruski P15, P16 for Mario Valecilo, Murimer P17, and Rodrigo Baldicera 9 laps down, P18. Now for the last race of the morning portion, we got Mebus, Bram Gelton, Mats de Jong, Wainwright, Brady Wainwright, Braggy Wainwright, Karsten Sparholder, Ricardo Lopez, James Posh, Nyrink, Nadia Ballnegger, Wera is there, Stefan Verhofstadt, Ivan Shana, Jesper Jide, Jupp, Albert Brad, Bruno Albino, Kenny Verbernen, Alex Fenway, and Selena Ballnegger up for the next race. And we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen.